Peace. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Queen Elle, and this is another lifestyle type of video. As I said in a previous video, I am an astrologer by trade. However, I have so many other interests and things that go on in my life, and I would like to share them with you all in addition to all of the astrology content that I post. So if you have not watched my most recent astrology video regarding what's going on in March in the cosmos and how you can apply it to your everyday life, then check out that video up there. And now let's dive in. So this is a Canvas beauty haul. It's a little mini sample haul of some items that I purchased off of the Clock app. Now, the owner of Canvas Beauty brand is Stormy Steele. She is a African American woman who most people are familiar with her from the reality show Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she has this booming beauty brand that has reached record-breaking heights on the Clock app. So without further ado, there are a few things that I purchased. Now, I have not purchased any of her fragrances. I believe she has some oils now and some fragrances, some body sprays. I like her body butter. I really like it. I have purchased several full-size jars of her body butter and rave about them. I'm not someone who typically is willing to purchase scented products blindly. If it's something that I can smell on another person and say, oh, what's that? And they can tell me and I can say, okay, yeah, I like that. I might or probably would like that on myself, then I'll purchase it that way. Or if I'm curious about something, I would typically go in a department store, let's say to a perfume counter, and sample some of the fragrances myself and then make the decision to purchase it either in person or online. But with the body butters, I have started dibbling and dabbling. So I have several here today. And like I said, these are sample sizes. So they come in these little cute little boxes like this. This I feel is, I think they're calling them travel sizes. I think this is a decent size. Now for the larger ones, I don't have one of my larger ones here as a comparison. I will probably grab one shortly. The larger ones, because I have a things in rotation and other fragrances in rotation as well, other brands in rotation, mine will last for months and months. If you're using it for your whole body on a daily basis, then it won't last as nearly as long, of course. But the first scent, and I have kind of cracked these open a little to make it easier because they come kind of taped closed, but I cracked them open to make it easier for the purpose of this video. But I have not smelled any of these yet. These are all new to me, so I just decided to take advantage of a sample or travel size sale. Stormy goes live on the Clock app quite often, and if I happen to be on there and I see that she's live, she does flash sales, and these I purchased for $8. When the flash sale, when they weren't featured in the flash sale, the price would go up to $12, which I feel is still pretty reasonable. But these were $8 on the flash sale. So they come with this bubble wrap and slide it out. So this is definitely travel size. Okay. My hands are fairly small. They don't really look small in the video, but they're fairly small. So yeah. So this is so very, very vanilla. I love vanilla. I love vanilla in perfumes. I have a pretty sensitive nose to floral scents. So there are some floral scents. I typically shy away from them in any form. And I like live flowers, but for some reason, maybe not for some reason, the artificial floral smell I'm very sensitive to in fragrances like body sprays, perfumes, colognes, in body lotions, oils, anything like that really affects me strongly. So I avoid them at all costs for myself. Now, so again, this is so very, very vanilla, and it comes like it's a butter, so it's, you know, using your body temperature, it will just, you know, start to do its thing. And so it does not, it's not tacky. It doesn't, it's not sticky. It really, do they call that emulsifying? I'm not sure. I will correct myself in editing if I'm mistaken, but it really absorbs into your skin. And this is not a sponsored video, by the way. I don't have any sponsorships at this time. So yeah, so your body really absorbs it. And this is just what I would expect. It's not a loud vanilla smell. If you don't like the scent of vanilla for fragrances or body butters or lotions, you would not like this. But it's not a loud vanilla smell, but it's an obvious vanilla smell, if that makes sense. I feel like this would be really good for layering if you have fragrances that have any sort of vanilla notes. So that is so very, very vanilla. It's a keeper. Now, this one is Scent from Heaven. I've been hearing about this and seeing people talk about it. And so I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to give that a try. So Scent from Heaven. Yeah, let's see. Also, I want to note one selling point, a major selling point to me for these body butters, and Stormy calls them body glaze, is the ingredients: palm fruit oil, beeswax, sunflower oil, vitamin E oil, fragrance, argan kernel oil, rice bran, jojoba oil. So kind of what you would expect and are okay with in a lot of these butters and different body products. Not any of the chemicals that we avoid, like parabens and sulfates and all of that stuff. No dyes involved. So yeah, I like that. Now, if you're someone that avoids like seed oils, then I'm not sure about, you know, if you would like this, but no, I think that this is it's pretty safe to me as far as a skin product goes. I'm okay with it. So this again is Scent from Heaven. Now online, oh, and they have this cute little sticker that says quality check approved on the bottom. Online, there's mention of the notes involved in each of the scents. So I knew that was like a heads up to me. But I'm someone that when I look up perfume, oils and such, I mean, the main note, like a vanilla fragrance, I'm like, okay, I know what vanilla smells like. That I can think of a reference. If it's a dupe, then it's like, oh, that smells like, you know, that Chanel, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, got it. But when they start talking about the middle notes and the, you know, low notes and this and that, it's lost on me. I just have no way of figuring out, like making it make sense in my mind. So this is truly like a test for me. So yeah, so Scent from Heaven. I'm using different fingers for each one. I just have 4 to try, by the way, so this is a quick video, but This is very light. The vanilla one is light of a vanilla scent as the other one was. This one's even lighter, in my opinion. You can go heavy with the application, but it still has like the dry down, if you will, that you find with spray on fragrances. So then it will dissipate. And I've seen where there are some naysayers of this brand who say that the scent goes away quickly, in their opinion. When I slather it on after a shower with my skin still damp, the next day I still smell it. I wake up smelling it. I'm smelling it into the next day. Now, if I'm washing it off, like, my hands won't smell like it long, so I don't even usually rub it on my hands for that reason, because I wash my hands often throughout the day. But like my arms, legs, everywhere else, I'm smelling it the next day. This one is very faint. It's a sweet smell, but I would probably use this to put underneath anything because the smell does not linger and it doesn't really give me much. They have an unscented body glaze as well, and this, I guess, is just a touch above the unscented. I smell that there's a scent. I can't place it though because it's so light. So if you're looking for something really light because of other things that you put on, or because you just don't like to really have a lingering smell on yourself, then Scent from Heaven would be safe for that. So there's that one. Next, I have Cotton Candy, and that was because I was feeling a little cutesy, a little demure, and I thought, you know what, this is going to take me back to my young girl days, and I thought that I would try it. And I think I took the bait. I believe Stormy was talking about it and was like, oh yeah, cotton candy, and I was like, okay. I knew I was going to get multiple, and so I thought I'll try it. So yeah, so we're going to see. Cotton candy. Also, these, it says on the label that these are 2 ounces. It's cotton candy. Yeah, I don't even need to test it. This is cotton candy. It's a sweet, sticky cotton candy type of scent. I'm okay with it. I don't dislike it. So if you're feeling a little fun and you want to smell edible, cotton candy might be the ticket for you. So yeah, that's a keeper. I don't know how often I would wear it, but if I'm feeling a little, wanting to be a little sweet, then I might do that one. Oh, now this one, before I open it, isn't this the cutest little box? This is so cute to me. I thought this was darling. So very cute. Which one is this? This is Cream Puff. And I had been hearing about Cream Puff, and again, because I don't like blind buying when it comes to scents, I was kind of hesitant. But this has like the double type of little protection when you open it, and this one is not in the bubble wrap, but it's because the box has the extra like liner inside to protect it. And these all came in a box, a sturdy cardboard box. When I've gotten the larger jars that are, well, they're larger, but I've gotten them maybe one at a time. I think once I did 2 at a time. But those larger jars, I want to say run about $30 each, 30 plus. Those would come in like a soft pack, but these cute little ones in the boxes, they came in a larger rectangular shaped cardboard box from the Clock app, and it said that maybe because she was doing a special or something, they had them in stock there, and it came with something else that I ordered at the same time from another brand. So I guess they can't all shipped from one of their warehouses, where I believe when I have bought the smaller, well, the larger ones, but in a smaller quantity in the past, um, they came, it looked like they came straight from her warehouse directly. I still bought them from there though. So this one, cream puff, the images are also really cute on there. And the ingredients, all the same. Let's see. Okay, so at first sniff, I don't like this. Also, an observation, this one has a little, it looks like that's, yeah, like the oil has kind of like come up a little bit, but that's just very slight. The rest of them did not have that. So I'm rubbing it in again using a different finger, rubbing it in a little, and also letting some of the rest emulsify. Am I still using the right or wrong word? Who knows? I will obviously check during editing. Well, not obviously, but I will check during editing, and we shall see if I'm all the way wrong or if I'm right. So, anywho, let's see. I don't like this. This has, let me use a different part of myself. This has, it has a, so they have a scent. It's, I think, the original scent, and it's like a donut type of scent. And it's sweet, it's doughy, but in a good way, not like yeasty, but it's sweet. And this has almost like a crispy scent to it. It says cream puff. I think because this one seems popular that that's why I got it, but well, so now that I'm rubbing it in, it's not so bad. Okay. Okay. So the first scent, when I, and maybe it has something to do with that oil sitting on top, because it says there is rice bran oil in it and some other things. So maybe that's what I was smelling it at first. That's what I was smelling at first, when I first touched it and everything. Yeah, no, this is not bad. So I stand corrected. It just needed to be blended a little more. Yeah, that fried smell must have been some one of the ingredients maybe that had risen to the top. So if you ever purchase anything from them and you at first sniff or like, oh no, and you're ready to discard it or send it back or whatnot, I'm not sure if they take returns. Um, give it another go. Blend it a little bit. I've never scooped into them and then blended, but I would imagine that would help even more. Um, but yes, as I'm like working it into my skin and all of that, it's a lighter sweet smell. So I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. It's a sugary smell, but it smelled like fried sugar at first or almost burnt sugar. And now it does not. So if I had to rank them, I would go, we have again the So Very, Very Vanilla. We have the Cotton Candy. We have Scent from Heaven. And then we have Cream Puff. Now, if I had to rank them, I would say I prefer, and as you see, there's kind of a theme with these scents. They're all pretty faint. There are more fruity scents. There are more fragrant, like perfumey scents that she has. Because I typically am wearing some sort of spray-on fragrance, I knew that I wouldn't want these to be too overpowering or overwhelming in the fragrant department fragrance department because of me wearing something else on top of it and not wanting them to compete or be too loud, you know, and whatnot. So my scents will always be, for body butter, will be pretty simple and sweet, unless I'm wearing some sort of fragrance combo where the body butter that I'm using or body cream is a is coupled with the accompanying fragrance. You know what I'm saying? So for these, my fave would be the So Very Very Vanilla. Then we'll go with the Scent from Heaven because it's a faint, still sweet scent. Cotton Candy, and I would say these are all like really, I don't know, they're just really sweet scents, like I said. So I would go with the So Very Very Vanilla, the Scent from Heaven, the Cotton Candy, and then Cream Puff. And not because Cream Puff is bad, but because once the initial scent that was a little off-putting wore off, it doesn't really give me too much. I feel like the Scent from Heaven, which they cutely spelled SCENT, that one is a little more. It's enough where you can smell that you have something on, where Cream Puff you can't even really tell. And so again, that's a good thing for me because of me layering, but it almost defeats the purpose. Like, it is, this is even more closer to unscented than I feel Scent from Heaven is. If I'm covering more surface area than what I just did, then maybe I would smell even more. But I feel like if I'm going to smell something, then the back of my hand, my forearm, is enough that after time has passed, I should smell something. And now that I'm smelling more of that Scent from Heaven, I do really like that one. So so yeah, because this is the vanilla one, this is Scent from Heaven, and this is that Cream Puff. So yes, Scent from Heaven is actually a really close second to the vanilla one for me. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, and let me know if you've tried any of the scents, or if you have a favorite that I have not mentioned, so that I can try some more, because I'm open to trying different scents as long as it's mostly natural and sensitive skin friendly, sensitive nose friendly, then I'm down to try it. So let me know. Peace.